Hello and welcome to the Memory Arcade. We're gonna need game sound, I'm sure. There we go. Especially this session, because we are closing in on one of the most remembered moments of Final Fantasy VI. So to recap, we are a ragtag group of rebels fighting against an evil empire, because that's what you do when you're a ragtag group of rebels. And one of our own had a bit of an episode. When some secret powers within her activated, and yeah, she flew halfway around the globe as a creature of light, then sort of crashed in another town. And yeah, the long and short of it, we need to get to the heart of the Empire to retrieve some stuff that we need to help her. And for that, we need a way into the Empire, and our best bet is Ghidorah. Ghidorah is a city full of rich people, and the idea is that, well, they're rich. So one of them will have an idea. Anyway, here we are. No one's crazy enough to even dare go to the Imperial continent these days. Well, I guess we need some crazy. Only way to reach the Empire is by air. Of course, you realized you need an airship. So who would have an airship? There's also an opera house to the south. And all the poor people have left this town. Probably, surely, of their own volitions. Nothing untoward happening here, right? Everyone's swooning about the opera and the opera singer Maria, who I think we never meet in this game. The auction is over. Everyone here is dissing us because we don't look rich enough. This place is very elitist. Maria? Are you talking to me? Sorry, my mistake. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh boy, now I really am in trouble. Celis looks just like Maria? Okay, there's a letter there. It is spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't you heard of her? She's a famous opera singer. Okay. That man must have dropped this. He's the director of the opera here. Everyone just calls him Impresario. Hi, Gwentara. Impresario's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. My dear Maria, I want to take you as my wife. I'm coming for you. Oh, that's not creepy at all, is it? The Wandering Gambler. Who's this wandering... what's his name? You're born on a farm, son? A blackjack playing, world traveling, casino dwelling, free spirit who soars the skies where he can do as he pleases. That's Caesar, owner of the world's only airship, the Blackjack. If we could get that airship, we'd make the Empire in no time. Let's set up a meeting with Caesar. So this entire thing is super contrived, but in a fun way. We need an airship. There's a guy who has an airship who is planning to abduct a famous opera star, and a member of our group just looks like that opera star. Imagine that. No? Self-Land Protect? Pretty sure that's wasn't part of her. Guess she still has a regular magic progression, aside from Esper's. Oh well, I'm not gonna get into gameplay system stuff right now. I really want to get to this scene. Yeah. The one thing I did between sessions, aside from leveling up everyone's magic and also leveling up all the characters, I solved the Sozo clock puzzle. The solution was everyone was lying, and from that you can deduct how you have to set that clock. Then a door opens to a chest, and in that chest was a chainsaw for Edgar. Now Edgar has a chainsaw. I'm just gonna let that stand on its own. Ah, you again. I read that letter. Setsu's coming to steal her? He'll probably appear right at the climax of scene 1. He loves an entrance. Right, if he could only grab him then. Dear me, no, you will ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. Then your history. This is simply horrid. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Well, let him grab her. We'll use Celes as a decoy. After she's abducted, I'll fold him right to this airship. Are you mad? If something should happen to Maria... That's why the decoy. We'll hide Maria somewhere safe. Come again? Had forgotten that this was all Locke's idea. You said she looked like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. Celes will be our Maria. She'll lead us to the airship. Brilliant! By the way, Celes is an army general. Wait, I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. And she ran into a door for comedic effect. Me, do re mi fa. Maria. By the way, I'm not gonna sing the opera scene for you guys. Forget about it. I'm gonna shut up during that. Not bad, Celes. Haha, revenge will be mine. I'll pretend to be Caesar and foil their little plan. Why would Ultros be here? Let's get ready. Celes, it's showtime. Yeah, don't practice or anything. Ah, come on, read it. Oh, it's already starting. So, just for context, why this scene is a big deal, something like this had not been done in video games up to this point. And the whole thing, how they get there, like I said, is super contrived. They were like, yeah, let's put an opera scene in our Super Nintendo RPG because we can. The war among the East and West was growing worse by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria. Wow, they didn't even give her character a name. Back at home. Also, yes, it's very cheesy, but in a sweet way. No, they have voices. It's just synthesizers. I'm going to the dressing room. Is everything okay? Go right ahead. Why is everyone singing? Bless you, Seven. I guess they never found that letter of Ultros. Look, be professional. Hi, is that you? Have you always been that Just punch him. Look, why did you help me escape back there? I was not there to protect someone when she needed me. I couldn't let that happen again. Somewhere inside you were saving her. Am I just her replacement? That ribbon, it suits you. On with the show. This is a big scene in which Maria senses that something happened to Draco. You better check the score one last time. Yeah, they make you go through gameplay here. Read the score. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made apart? The promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. I am the darkness, you the starlight, shining brightly from afar. For hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. You pick up the flowers, climb the stairs to the balcony, high up the castle, raise the flowers to the stars. Hurry, you have just moments before Scene 2 starts. The Impresario. Scene 2. And so forth. I hope I don't fuck this up. Because you can fuck up and then you have to redo the scene. Anyway, here we go. The western armies were defeated, Maria's castle captured by the east. Forced to wed Prince Ralls, Maria still thinks only of Draco, as she gazes at the stars at night. Come, Maria, dance with me. Prince Ralph is looking for his dance partner. Please leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. The dancing was actually me awkwardly following the other sprite. That dancing is not me. Well done, Celes. Oh, now there's that letter. I owe you one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. Oh, better tell the impresario. Yeah, so Ultros is an octopus, a sentient octopus bandit, I think, who we've beaten up once before when he tried to come after us, and yeah, he's a sore loser. What? That musical sting is just perfect. The Western survivors attack! Impossible! No, that's not even the guy with the airship, that's the crazy part. He's just randomly there to take revenge upon us. Wait... But how might he disrupt the opera? With that? Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. This is heavier than I thought. It'll take me 5 minutes to drop it. We have a second to lose. Talk to the man in the room to the far right. He'll help you get up there. It's as good as done. The impresario asked me to have you press the far right switch. Oh god. That is true. Those are some sturdy rats. Rats. I don't want to know what the impresario's pants look like right now. Disaster. 52 heroes are flattened, the opera's over, and who'll win the girl? That's pretty outmoded, but okay. Hmm. Neither Draco nor Rawls will save Celes. I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, will save her. What awful acting. Silence! You're in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thug like you could never defeat me. Might as well make the most of it. Music! Oh no, he just tackled me. Hey, did you miss me? Oh. Did I learn fire? Good. Only in show business will you see a giant talking octopus be pulled apart with a chainsaw. What an unlucky day. Adios. Oh, he's already gone? Okay. Just a darn minute. Bravo! What a performance! Caesar! I'm a man of my word, Music Man. I'm taking Maria. That's him? What a reversal. She's thinking she's Locke's new queen. Maria is instead nabbed by Caesar. What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2! I guess he had to end it on a cliffhanger. I wonder if the audience is really on board with this or just flabbergasted and annoyed. I'll deal with you in a minute. What a performance, Celes. Enough already. But now the real show begins. It's time for Act 2. Where's Caesar? He's coming. Who are you? You're not Maria? Caesar, we need your help. We have to go to Vector. We need the ship to get there. Look, if you're not Maria, I don't want you aboard. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go a little pipply-pew with Caesar. Wait, we were told your ship's the finest vessel in the world. And yet you were the world's most notorious gambler. I'm the King of Fear. If you cooperate, you'll be well rewarded. Come here. Yeah? Don't misunderstand me. I'm still not sure if I'm going to help you. Oh, thanks to the Empire, business has been awfully slow lately. It's not just you. Many towns and villages have been smashed by the Empire. The Empire is also totally rotten. It's using magic to enslave the world. The Empire and my kingdom were allies until recently. The Empire will end up owning you. The Empire. You? We all hate the Empire for the same reasons. That's why, you know, you're even more stunning than Maria. Huh? Enough. If Celis become our wife, I'll help. Otherwise. What? Are you crazy? We haven't any choice. Celis. Yes, it's settled. But I have conditions. We'll decide with a coin toss. Also, hi Raiders. Welcome. You just missed the opera scene. I'm very sorry. But yeah, we're just in the middle of recruiting Caesar with a coin toss, and hopefully foiling his creepy designs on marrying Celis. We'll decide with coin toss. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Oh, fine. I accept. Listen to yourself, Celis. You can't become his wife. You just can't. Ready? I like that she's right now the smartest person in the room. Heads, I win. I'll honor your part of the bargain. How unusual. A coin with identical sides. That coin? Big brother, don't tell me. I think you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. That's part of the game now, isn't it? How low can you get? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire, huh? Nothing to lose but my life. Yeah, he's the guy with the airship. The only airship, apparently, which is weird because you would think that would be a technology the Empire would be really after. Because yes, the Empire in this game is the Empire. It's a stereotypical, power-hungry, monolithic structure. But yeah, also, Celis is the only one who paid attention. The coin was the one that previously decided who would run the country of Figaro after the two blonde guys on the right, Edgar and Seven, they're twins. Their father passed away, and they decided with a coin toss who would be king. A coin that Edgar picked. Not to cheat his brother out of the throne, but he knew that his brother wanted to be free. So he gave him the illusion of, yeah, this is fate, you go on your way, you don't have to deal with this. And he basically took a bullet for his brother. The bullet was living as a king, but also with all the responsibilities, living up to the dead, etc., etc. And Celis was the only one who figured it out and was like, yeah, Edgar, give me that coin. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire? Huh? Nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life is a chip in your pile. And yeah. Bye, Succulent Club. Thanks for hanging out. This unwieldy looking ship really moves. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. It's all a matter of fate. The ship's going to stick out like a sore thumb, but it'll land some distance away. Right. I'll wait on board in case of an emergency. So Caesar's not joining our party in combat, I think. Just now, just yet. I really like this approach, it's super atmospheric. We have no control over the airship at this point. But you also have to wonder what kind of sick party is going on at the Imperial capital right now. And yeah, I didn't talk much during the opera about the opera, but when I was a kid that scene blew my mind. And it wasn't even like voice acting hadn't been in video games. It had been for a while, especially on the PC, and I also played this after already having a PlayStation, so there's that, but it was still... Final Fantasy games have great music, goes without saying. And to have all this wonderful musical acumen combined with something like musical theater to that degree was just so beautiful. And by the way, they recorded this opera, or well, it's not a full opera, but you know, this act or movement several times with real vocalists and a real orchestra. There are several recordings of this, and yeah, it's a very beautiful melody. It's a rendition of Celus's theme, unsurprising, and yeah, kind of also speaks to her as a character, in the sense that she has... Oh, I want some of those. In the sense that she has left the Empire behind. As a soldier serving it, and now her life is kind of empty, and that emptiness is a little bit conveyed in that opera. It's not the greatest thing, I guess, from a feminist perspective, that the answer to that emptiness is her romantic relationship with Locke, to an extent. I mean, she's also a member of this team, and they're out to save the world and all that, but much of her arc revolves around her... I don't know, I don't think she's ever really pining for Locke. Like she said it... She mentioned it earlier in the game, she's not some lovesick... she's not some lovesick floozy who's just pining for romance, but he is selflessness and his desire to help others, even though his motivations are kind of messed up to a degree, but nonetheless it impresses her, and it's probably a kindness that she hasn't really known in her past life. Or at the very least, not much of it. This is Albrook, the occupied city. Well, I guess your tourism department needs new people. Venom claws. Oh, new sword, who this? Let's get up a couple of Venom claws, and we have shurikens. We're not gonna have Shadow in our team in a little while. Scholar of weapons. 1,000 years ago, during the War of the Magi, I'm still not sure if I should say Magi or Magi, two so-called Ultima weapons existed. One charged a person's power into a sword. One changed a person's power into a sword. The other was a terrifying monster bred for mass destruction. Oh yeah, dear Ultima. Ultima has a kick-ass music theme later on. Found some good weapons and items in San and Miranda. So the thing is, the Imperial Continent has 4 cities that are now readily available, and I hope we're not buying any crap here. I mean, we have money from that extra training session. Well, I'm not sure what I expected. Emperor Gestal himself asked me to do his pottery. What if he doesn't like it? Yeah, well, buddy. Paint fast, paint good. Wait, I have that? I haven't equipped Celis with it at all? How bullshit is that? Oh! She wasn't in the party, that's why she's unequipped. Yeah. Oh, let's stick with the pike for now. Oh wow. Oh, that's sweet. Beast Mitre. Right, I can all use magic right now, so might as well shell out a bit extra dough. Everything belongs to the Empire. In a way, Git. The harbor is off limits. Charming. What's that music? Oh, they have a speakeasy here, have they? Have they not? In any case, you're probably broke. After 3 towns with merchants, yeah, I probably am. I think I had a bit too drenched to mink. Nuts. These soldiers are absolutely insane. They've taken over my pub. This pub is like an Imperial soldier's dormitory. Yeah, anyway, also once again thanks to all the raiders coming over from Naki Kitsune Puppy. Thank you so much for the raid and your patronage. Poison, darkness, and zombie. Sure, I'll take one. I'm a scholar of magic. Monsters on this continent are only weak to magical power. Okay. Think we learned a bunch. Vector, capital of the Empire, is at the center of this continent. That's pretty easy to find. We have to bribe the troopers to do business here. They say there's something valuable to the east. The Empire built a base there, and no one may enter. Anyway, I don't think there are any Chocobo stables on here, so yeah. There's a back door, but first I'd like to check out the other towns. Aww. What a cute pupper. By the way, we're not attacking dogs with power drills here. We're freeing them of their chains and armor. That's my headcanon anyway. Oh, this is Miranda. We've heard about this place. In fact, we tried sending a letter here to that, to the sweetheart of that injured soldier. Also, I think this is the city that Celes conquered and... yeah, ravaged. And she was still with the Empire. Miranda used to be this continent's most beautiful town. Look at what the Empire's done to it. These troopers are crazy. How long can things keep going on like this? I was afraid this would happen. Okay, so... this one will obviously not have the MP bonus. Let's see for character that doesn't use magic that much, how much it'll be. Also, we have 3 people in our group that can wear this mail. Okay, no, that's bullshit. That's 1 point of defense against a sizable bonus in all things magic. Getting rid of that right away so I never auto-equip it by accident. Also the white dress might be useful for Celes, but then again... she's not actually that magic focused right now. Oh. Guess I have that. That evasion is nothing to sneeze at. Ooh, a tiger mask. I think we can get rid of Mithril vests, that much is clear. These... my son's being forced to serve in the Empire's army. I hope he comes back home safely. Oh. Oh, that's just disgusting. Let me just break this. Oh. Ugh. Let's see. My lover hasn't sent me back any letters since he's been gone. I'm sick with worry. Oh shit. But I did send that letter, right? Don't stop asking me to marry him. It's a shame we can't intervene here. Zen and Alberg too fell to the Empire. I mean, it kind of makes sense that we can't, because we can't betray our we can't call attention to draw attention to us at this point, but it's still a bunch of messed up stuff, and I'm not sure if they if they were just being lazy when they wrote this, or maybe said, "Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go there. It's dogfighting, and soldiers chasing after women, and that's what an enemy occupation can look like. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. What good fortune has befallen us? So there was a dot on the map, which is why I was looking on that spot. If we could, you know, do anything there. And yeah, sure as hell was a shortcut to the third city on the continent. Most of the town's youth were led off to serve as Imperial troopers. A royal family was slaughtered by the Empire. Not mincing words here, huh? Okay, got all that. Some friendly advice. There's an Imperial weapon called the Guardian. It can't move, but it's ridiculously powerful. Run if you meet it. Okay. There's that boy of mine. I told him to not to play outside because it's dangerous with all these soldiers around. But there's a huge gate deep inside the cave to the east. Yeah, well, we're not allowed to go there. Mom says I'm not supposed to play outside because it's dangerous. Can we... Ah, can't really do anything. Armor shoes. I mean... also free counterattacks. Get another black belt, and you know what? Let's just splurge on Hermes shoes. Actually, if I equip her like that, I should probably give her better defense. But this is fine after all. Here's Dragoon boots. But honestly, how often do I use Dragoon, the Dragoon ability right now? Black belt gives counterattacks, hyper wrist. It increases his strength. I like the counterattack. We're all pretty strong, so yeah. Perpetual speed it is for everyone. Okay, none of the soldiers really have anything interesting to say. $350. God damn. Okay. Let's make our way into the Empire. Vector and the Magitech Research Facility, if you remember, is kind of like one big dungeon. Kind of an endurance marathon. Also a place where you can miss stuff, so I think the big things here are okay. Just brought up a list of things that you can miss in Vector. I think the big thing is Ifrit and Shiva. Other than that, I think it's pretty lax. Thank you for the follow. Oh, another Chocobo stable. You're so generous. 78 followers. closing in on that 100 little by little. On the house. Yeah, no, I don't trust you. Guess I'll stay here and volunteer to be a soldier. The army that destroyed our village? What about your promise to begin anew in Miranda? Sure, there are many happy new beginnings in Miranda these days. Pledge your allegiance to the Empire? Yeah, sure. Fine. What? Okay. Okay, that's how it is. Right, I'm sure you can do it. Young people hanging there. Ah! Viva la Resistance! Yeah, no, that's just the same crap. General Silas turned traitor? Why? The other side's sure to lose. Ugly brute. Better make tracks. Sid, the director of Magitech Research, is a genius. He gave my He gave my child the gift of cure magic. And cure. Oh, well. I'm a returner sympathizer, I've heard of you. While I distract the soldiers, climb onto the steel tower from this box and enter the facility. Ready? No, not quite. I don't think there's a whole lot to do. Hey, you. You're returners. That was close. Okay. I guess this may be more. Generally, I refuse the Magitech infusion. He's a warrior's warrior. Yeah, back then when cars were cars and men were men. Returners? Not a problem by me. Shall I tell you something new? Yeah. All the soldiers in the Magitech research facility can use magic. That Professor Sid is truly a genius. Here's one for you. That guy Kefka? He was one of Sid's first experimental Magitech knights. He gained extraordinary magic power, but the process wasn't perfected yet. Something in Kefka's mind snapped that day. And, oh, yeah, no. Zen, Miranda, Arbrook, they're all controlled by the Empire. It's all because of the Returners. Is it true that they extract magic from monsters inside the facility? I wouldn't call them monsters. Generally, is a good man. Compared to him, Kefka's a... Oh, what am I saying? Kefka's great, uh-huh. I like how they make it really feel like you're in the lion's den. Can do that. Oh, probably not. Returner scum. Huh. I don't recall fighting this thing. I flopped that. Right, we have magic. Never mind. The selective flee in this game is scary. I gotta turn on some lights over here, it's getting dark. Okay. Gotta check something real quick. There we go. I'm gonna be sick. Get out of here. I got through. Hey. Wonderful. I need something more reliable than the Rising Phoenix. I mean, I'm already doing it with a... with an analog stick, and it still fails a lot of the time. I'm just gonna let 7 attack normally for now. We don't really need his... Oh yeah, he also has... he also has a set of claws that occasionally sets fire to people. Plus his brother is rocking the chainsaw from Sozo. Yes, I know, I've been trying to steal a bunch from folks who already were cleared out, but yeah. Just get through regular battles with some ease. That chainsaw's just minimally OP. I wonder it was optional. So are these tiny onion knights? Are they gonna serve in the Imperial military? Oh no! These are children's toys. Gotta introduce them to the lifestyle early. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Dude. Maybe not? Wasn't careful there. See, flame tongue. Is that a dagger? That's a sword. Neat. This is a lovely environment, but you can never quite tell what's interactable and what's not. Is it just me, or is just about every character right now a little underpowered, save for Edgar, who's way out of whack? Huh. burn through some magic here. Yeah, thought I wouldn't like that. Oh, Salamander Blitz, tell me more. Chakra. Chakra is when you fortify yourself? RLRLXY. Okay. Okay, he has learned Cura. He has yet to train with Kiran. Okay. Oh. It's all a matter of perspective, huh? Chakra. Huh. That's not bad. That could be really good in a pinch. Yeah, I don't think anyone in this place likes lightning magic. Well, poop. This feels very much like a blueprint to make a reactor from Final Fantasy VII. With the whole steampunk closing in on cyberpunk aesthetic. Slowly getting there. Did I switch to the Thunderblade for good when I made that change? Yeah. Okay. That's much better. Is there a way to get back up? Oh, over there. Hi, Azamek. Yeah, we are past this train suplexing. I don't quite remember if the escape sequence here also features a chance to suplex a train, but we definitely suplexed the Phantom train. Oh, there we go. And our heroes ended up dying in a horrible industrial accident. But yeah, right now we are in the Magitech research facility in the imperial capital of Bacter. And right, we are supposed to free some espers so that they can help Terra come to her senses, because she's in a dramatic coma after after slowly realizing that she may be part Esper. There's some good stuff in here. Also, Edgar is wielding a chainsaw. I mean, I'm sure he's qualified to do so. But this is slowly lurching towards Warhammer 40k's in terms of the overall aesthetic. Actually, let's spread that out a little bit. There we go. Also need some eye drops. Oh, I wonder. Oh, free Bioblaster. Not that we need it, but sure. I need a route forward. I like that Program 35 is just a plain physical attack. Oh. Guys, just Let me explore a little bit. I hear a rumbling sound and I'm not sure one can look at the cats right now. Actually, this is a good place to take a little break. I'm gonna see what the cats are up to and stretch my legs. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back. Okay, so a little bit confused on where to go next, but I got some pointers from a good friend, the internet. I'm missing something here, not sure what. Maybe I didn't collect everything in the previous room, maybe some switch, maybe some cutscene. Okay, this brings us all the way back up. Kinda running low on magic for some characters, which isn't bad, but a save point would come in handy soonish. Oh. Well, I guess this was too obvious. Don't remember my Chrono Trigger very well, I guess. Oh, well. I'm an all-powerful god. I'm collecting espers, I'm extracting magic, and I will revive the Warring Triad. I have been completely drained of your powers. Now you're useless to me. And you, take a hike. I'm guessing Kefka's gone? Yeah. Huh? They're closer to conveyor belts, but yeah, it's a very busy place visually. Yeah. Might also be due to the fact how OBS reduces the 60 FPS of the Super Nintendo to 30 FPS for the stream. Sometimes finer animations can get lost. What if I don't want to fight Ifrit? Well, never mind then. Do I have a nice spell? No? Well, then we're stealing from the poor sod. Oh, that's a lot. Ah, wait. I already tried that. That's the kindred spirit. Who are you? If removes power. Wait. We're espers. Well, Rameau did entrust him with his power. He drained our powers, then threw us away to die. We haven't long to live. Castellos captured our friends, draining them all of their power. I too suffered my turn in one of their glass tubes. We and Rameau are siblings, each of us born with a different elemental power. If Rameau trusts you, then we will follow his lead, and give to you our power. Our friends, they too don't have much time left. I'm sure they will lend you their strength as well. Okay. Who else is training? Okay, you're done with Sarum. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But keep. Let's do that. And you're still training with Kieran. Okay. Check something real quick. Oh. And you're in desperate need for a save point, and you walk right past it. Well, not desperate, but I kinda wanna refill my magic. That didn't work. What's really sweet about Final Fantasy VII is that every character has their own tent. I'll try to showcase some of them throughout the game. Okay. Somehow I'm supposed to, excuse me, get to that pipe, and I have no idea how. That's kind of vexing because the items in there also Son of a bitch. Sometimes stuff is just too obvious. Okay. The chainsaw has an alternate animation in which Edgar is wearing a hockey mask. That is something. Anyway. The magic system in Final Fantasy VI is a little weird. In the sense that everyone can learn everything. And they also don't really, as far as I can see... Like, sure, some folks have different aptitudes. Boost evade and magic evade. Okay, neat. Like, sure, they have different aptitudes, but still, the group can become a little samey. And you really don't have that much incentive to specialize as in Final Fantasy V with the job system. Like, the job system made it very clear how to assign certain abilities, and with the Jaspers it's kind of a hodgepodge of spells that each of them has, and since a character, only one character at a time can learn from a certain Esper, you kind of just end up passing them around, and then you end up with characters who by and large all know roughly the same spells, which, you know, may have its own benefits, but it's kind of like in Final Fantasy VII, where there is very little distinction between the individual characters. And 9, later on, like in 8 they're all very generic. 9 kinda reined it in by tying spell and ability learning to equipment. So if a certain character couldn't equip certain equipment, like the heaviest swords and armor, obviously Steiner would have that as a knight. Yeah. And like the items with the coolest magics were of course tied to equipment that only characters like Vivi could equip. So you could... Oh dear. So there was a little more of a distinction there, while also giving you the ability to prioritize who learns what and when. Whereas here, you basically have no restrictions on who learns which spell, other than the fact that your characters kinda have to take turns. And since you never want to be in a situation where a character isn't learning anything, you end up with the samey hodgepodge. I will say this though, all the characters have very, compared to 7 and compared to Final Fantasy 7 and 8, the characters, the classes are kind of perfunctory, but they still have each individual strengths. Like if you want to steal from enemies, you pick Locke. If you want someone with a good magic aptitude, still good, decent combat abilities, and oh, I wouldn't even tout Celus's runic blade ability as a feature because it's not that great. It's very situational. But she's well-rounded in terms of her aptitudes. And then of course there's Edgar with his crazy machinery. And 7 if you feel like putting in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat combos. That doesn't work well. Let's do a quick save, wherever that is. Number 24. Locke, I will punch you. Actually, I'll have someone punch you. That still worked. Fucking hell. Well, that's kind of mean to say, but Locke kind of shines by way of not being terribly useful offensively, and with his stealing, so he makes for a good healer. That's not great. So I'm guessing this was another runic night. That's... You want to help me, but I haven't long to live. Just as if you did before me, I'll give you my power. What are you doing here? What's this? So Esper magical power can only truly be transferred when one of them passes away. The power contained in these stones is far greater than what we could ever hope to extract. Yeah, they're also coming with me, so don't get your hopes up. Professor Cid. General Sellers. And who might these dubious characters be? Your troops? No, you see... Can it be true that you came here as a spy, seeking to cause an uprising? Huh? Sellers? But that's it. Magicite. Cid, you miserable blockhead. Now... General Sellers, the game's over. Bring me those magicite shards. Sellers, you deceived us? Of course not. Have a little faith. She has tricked you all. Sellers, that's so you. Look, please believe me. Now. Exterminate all of them. Look, let me protect you for once. Maybe now you'll believe me. Sellers, what are you doing? Stop it! Okay. I guess it looks more authentic in sepia. What happened? Oh no, this is a disaster. The blast reversed the energy from in the energy flow in the capsules. We need to get out of here. Quick, over here. Any stray magic side here? No? No? Okay. I heard of it. Sorry, gotta focus on that. Kefka's used me, used the Empire. What have I done? The life energy of those espers. I mean, you were keeping sentient creatures in glass tanks. You've helped me come to a decision. Helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and have this stupid war stopped. Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll listen to you. Easy peasy. Ah, so it wasn't timed. Never mind then. Looking at the situation in a different light, but this is ridiculous. Yep. Celis, I've known her since she was a baby. I raised her as if she was my own daughter. And you augmented her with experimental technology. Sid, you're not getting off easy here. But I did an awful thing by forcing her to become a Magitech Knight. Oh, sure. If I could only talk to her, I'd apologize for all of my mistakes. You know, I don't mind Sid coming around, but we meet him, we exchange like 3 sentences with him, and suddenly he has his moral epiphany. And that's a little thin. Oh, it's Kefka. Go. But we couldn't save. Duh. Yes, that regeneration effect may have been a little premature. Remember when I touted the beauty of the intro sequence that I also use for my Twitter and Mastodon online alerts these days? Yeah, this is not... This is not one of them. Like, I'm not sure if anyone in 1994 went, oh my god, this is so realistic, this is just like Temple of Doom. I'm not shitting on the Super Nintendo here. It was an incredible device and capable of a lot, but it just looks so blurry and... I don't know. Yeah, even at the time, like I said, I mean, it helps that the intro sequence with Terra and the other Magitech armored soldiers walking towards the first city. That's a really slow sequence, and it's very steady, and you're not constantly assaulted by the technical shortcomings of Mode 7. Then should it go? I've actually never heard of that one. But then I'm not terribly versed in the Saturn library. Oh, you look like a fun 90s design. Train sim as in you're in the cockpit? Because that's a very Japanese genre. At least it used to be. I really shouldn't have bothered with all the regeneration spells. My group is in pretty good shape, plus this boss is probably a touch easier than it would have been if Celes had still been in the group. But that's just unfortunate. These poor people. And there's Locks, little tent. Right. I suppose more enemies for Gao to later copy. Doesn't he also go by Dandy Geek? Boyfriend of Molly Lewis? Yeah. No, I know who you mean. Now he also graced Watch and Play with the CDI Zelda games, which I really appreciate. By the way, oh, we have all those fancy new Espers already. Well, in that case, what looks good? Reflect, Haste, and Shell. Those are all really nice. Yeah, You took a while. I was starting to worry. Where's Celis? We'll talk later. Let's get out of here. Crap. What a mess. It's a part of the game where Kefka is really still worried about his job. I don't think so. He won't get away. I like how single switches at the center of a room are just like perfectly just placed there for very dramatic and very specific things. Yeah, that's why I always use the buddy system. Let's not overstay our visit. We're out of here on the double. Right. Speaking of which, maybe we should be leaving? I'm still not sure where I'm going with Caesar. It's somewhere between Pepe Le Pew and Inigo Montoya. Something horrible's coming. Oh, what in the... Yes, they're attacking an airship which can just fly away with cranes. I know it's contrived and weird. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Electrified level 2. You know what? Let's just get Carbuncle in here and not worry about our health. Come on, buddy. Is that a Delta attack this early into the game? It is not. Good. How do you miss with a chainsaw? Oh, it's a Mysidian rabbit. There's a lot going on right now. Yeah, no, we're not out of here yet. Oh, are we? I'm worried about Terra. Let's return to Zozo. Terra? Who's that? I'll explain on the way. About Terra, Espers, the Returners. Yeah, sure, Caesar seems trustworthy. Let's put it all out there. Right now he's about as trustworthy as Benicio del Toro in The Last Jedi. We're all here. Magicide, I choose you. Father? I remember now, I was born in the Esper world. The Esper world. Oh. Emergency, something's coming through the gate. Oh, they closed that down. Oh, that's not Dawdle. Hey, put your stuff together. Wait, is this a... And Terra was never born. She's pretty weak. Better let her rest for a while. Did I awaken you? You're an Esper. Why am I wearing this pendant? A gift. It's yours now. It's a charm here in the Esper world. Esper world. They never came up with a name for their own world. So this is where I ended up. The Esper folk are at a loss as to how a human came to our world. You're the one who saved me, right? I'm Madeline. I'm sick of living in the human world. The world is filled with desire, greed, and loathing, so I wandered into this storm, and I ended up here. Did she bring a little dog named Toto? They say Espers and humans cannot coexist, so I'm not wanted here, right? I mean, I'll return to my world tomorrow. You'll need a guide. That human already left. I wonder if she'll be alright without a guide. A human girl made it all the way to the gate. This generation of humans knew about our abilities and decided they wanted to utilize our powers. It would be a total disaster. We'll loot this place when we get here with the group. Imperialist pillagers that we are. Everyone here is feeling uneasy. The link between worlds has surely weakened over the past 1,000 years. Should kill her right away. Humans and Espers cannot coexist. What's wrong, Meduin? If you don't want to return to your world, you may stay here. But humans and Espers cannot coexist. How do we know for sure unless we find out for ourselves? How do we know? Unless we... find out for ourselves. She just got Peter Panned. I've chosen her name. What is it? It's Terra. Beautiful, isn't it? Two years later. Humans, the nexus between our worlds has opened again. The wind. So odd, just like 2 years ago. This is different from when Madeline came. Troops have come, seeking our magical power. Blasted, they've made it as far as the Elder's house. I question how a couple of soldiers can just punch magical creatures like this. How did you come up with Terra? Because she keeps soiling herself? Well, alternatively, but I like Tina better. Well, move to Japan then. Aha, we finally found it. Those ancient writings told us of this world and described the awesome magical properties of those beasts. Grab them. Riches to any man who captures an Esper. Go. Terra's alright. Well, we have no choice. We must do what we've been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? Here's the plan. We'll cause a tempest that'll sweep all the nasty creatures out of our realm. Then we'll seal the gate. I'm the last of our kind able to cast this magical seal. But at your age, it might kill you. I may not survive. And without me, you'll never again be able to open the gate, but at least you'll be safe. Madeline. I for one will not miss the other side. Let's do it. We have no other choice. This is all because of that human girl. Nonsense. I'm sure she helped the others find us. Stop that right now. No, she's the same as them, using us from within. Damn it, Madeline. Where are you going? To go? Okay. It's Madeline, Impossible. It's too late. I've already begun casting the barrier. There's no turning back. I don't care. We're being sucked out. He literally says, shriek. Just when we were in reach of a veritable bonanza. Odd choice of words. Maduin, I'm not one of them. I know that. Thank you. Will you come back home with me? Yes. Terra. Well, you bungled that, didn't you? Madeline. Oh, look what popped out. A human girl. This child is... Please don't touch my baby. Yes? Huh. Then she's half human and half Esper. Absolutely fascinating. Seems my dream of an empire will come faster than I ever imagined. No, hush, my dear. We will own this world. Father, is that you? I'm the daughter of an Esper and a human. That's where I got my powers. Now I understand. I finally feel I can begin to control this power of mine as long as I only use it in short bursts. The Gaston must have known the secret of the Esper's power back then. And those Espers at the facility were grabbed during that expedition. That means Cella's power came at the expense of an Esper. They can't get away with this. We have to strike back. What's happening in Nash? Maybe we should head back that way. Yeah, weren't Cyan and Gao supposed to fortify that village? The airship's ready. Let's go. By all means, take a turn at the wheel. I like that he has an item that he has a complimentary item shop. That's just wild. Anyway, so it was still a little awkward when we used this kind of third-person perspective. With Chocobos, but with an airship it's pretty sweet. Oh, that's Doma. Yeah, let's see. I guess this is pretty close to Nash. Let's take a look at the ship. So, this is where they started thinking about, yeah, how about some item management meta abilities? I don't think there are any gambling mini-games in this game, which is a shame. And, yeah, actually, I should start wrapping up for today. Gwen just came home, we have food, and, I am hungry and exhausted from, talking a lot into the microphone in this very lengthy cutscene. Actually, I hadn't remembered that the whole thing about Meduin and Madeline was at this juncture in the game. But yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching and on this Saturday afternoon. We had some great fun here. Watched the opera. Infiltrated the Empire, learned about Terra's origin. We have an airship now. We can go ham with that. And I have now a full complement of party members who I guess at least should at least know the very basics of healing magic. That would help. And then I should really see what spells to give to whom, and like in the sense that if the game has poorly defined character classes and such, I'll just make my own. Or I go ham and everybody learns everything. We'll see. I'll be back. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. Maybe I will just take tomorrow off leisurely and be back on Monday or Tuesday. I have a pen and paper RPG on Monday evening, so that's a lot of talking for me as well. And yeah, we'll see. Depends on how my overall day turns out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody. Take good care of yourself, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.